Greetings, it's Intuitive Jacob back to do a reading for this coming Fortnite. That is the too strong ahead of us because none of y'all are weak. If you want some drama and excitement, it's happening now. We've got a couple of opportunities in the Celestial for upgrades as Mercury creates a little bit of a do-over for those of us that woke up under the one inception wheel to see what Venus has to say about the lion waking up in the right den where everything that she might have been conceiving in your purse is now on. I'm doing a 5-card reading for each of the 12 tribes that were never trapped in any other zoo except for the diatomaceous earth to do what it do. I'm going to use our Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck to do a 5-card cross just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 1 for the present situation, 2 for the past and or challenges. Guidance into the future will be card number 3. What we've been focused on and the potential reason for situations at now will be the 4th card, and then we'll be doing a future potential outcome. And for those of you all lovebirds that are interested in what Venus has to bring and more in the world of romance, especially if you've been holding on for your one, we're going to pull a card from the Romance Angels to go on top of that. And I wanted to thank all of you that support my channel and spirit work. I've had a number of recent subscriptions and support and people reaching out for personal private readings. I sincerely appreciate you for that. Appreciate your thumbs up, and if I can do a personal reading for you, all the information is in the description box below. Just hit me up at artoflove.me. I'd be happy to take a look at that for you, and we'll catch you on the inside of your reading. Hey Capricorn, I'm getting ready to shuffle your cards some more. I've been shuffling them here and just drawing some poisonous energy out of whatever gets convoluted in our life paths together here. Because that's not what kind of reader I am. But I am going to tell you, I was getting some serious messages while I was setting this up here, and you might want to check out Sagittarius, especially if you've got some kind of combo in your chart with Capricorn and either like hearing Aries moon, could be rising, but it was like either Aries or Taurus, and feeling like you woke up on the wrong side of somebody's book, and it's like they're telling me it's like the wrong side of forgiveness, and some things that don't get stored in our cache, you know, because some people actually cashed in on that record and made some Hollywood lies up on all of us where you didn't realize that parts of your energy were like bit torrents that got strung into videos and were coming out of, you know, guys like my DNA and 12-strand awakening and with the clock and the, I'll call it the Holocaust of terrors, the terabyte collection on the Zodiac wheel. Might look like for some of you that realized that somebody understood you very well and was taking shots for your energy. And realizing you might have been on the wrong side of something that maybe you didn't agree to. So I'm pulling out that energy because I did not like it. Hi baby, it's okay. My little girl's been very protective over these readings, but I'm hearing like Sagittarius might be a real good one for you to look at, especially if you're dealing with any Sagittarius or have a... I'm hearing romantic intentions with somebody that's got Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You might want to check those, and I'm just going to keep shuffling these here, and then I'm going to shut up, and you might see some of this in speed up motion. Alright, Capricorn. So I've got the cards shuffled and dealt here. Just going to protect these like that. Hopefully you can see this better. I'm working on my situation so you can see my cards real good when I do your reading. I'm chewing on frankincense resin if you're wondering what's in my mouth. That's how I pull out the truth. So, let's see what is happening here. I want to take a look at what's under the deck. Alright, so we've got the Five of Pentacles showing up in reverse. I actually like that. Whatever you left behind you, good riddance. That's all I'm going to say on that. That's your element there. It's earth element. And it's like people that try to put their 5 on something that they didn't have the right to touch, is what I'm hearing for some of y'all. Could be somebody that's got Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus in their chart. Being that it's a 5, if this has to do with somebody, I'm hearing it's like whoever your riding partner was that wasn't all they were cracked up to be. Put it that way. So I'm hearing about bad business deals, people that were tied up in your money and your dreams, and people that just wanted to kind of get their spread on whatever it was that you had going on, Capricorn. Hold on, baby. I got a little Capricorn over here wanting to get in my lap. She's just begging, and I'm hearing this might actually be somebody coming begging for forgiveness about how they left you out of something, left you in the cold, or threw you out when you needed something, is what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing for those of you that really need to hear it, it's like whatever you left behind you, this is the good riddance. Which is a little Capricorn here too. Oh, I love you too, baby. I love you too. You know Daddy's reading for you. Run along now. Run along now. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the center of your reading here, Capricorn. This is present situation now. Right, I have shuffled these a lot. And sometimes I get these between readings. Are you dealing with a Sagittarius by chance? Sagittarius just had the same card when I had done their reading. It was actually in the same position, upside down. I'm seeing something going on with somebody's car. It's like a white car. And I heard somebody did something and actually rolled somebody's car on purpose. And I'm hearing something about insurance fraud. May or may not be the case. I'm going to flip all of these before I spend too much time on any one of these, but there is a strong indication to be careful in your car here, Capricorn, especially if you've got a white car and somebody that might be making haste on something. And I'm hearing it's like a weird way to beg for your forgiveness, if that's the case. But Sun, Moon, or Rising could have something to do with fire element that they may or may not have in their chart. But if they do, you know, you're looking at Sag, Leo, and Aries. I don't know why I keep hearing Virgo. Virgo keeps showing up real strong in these readings this fortnight, but I'm hearing some of y'all might want to check into the Sag specifically. If you've been waiting on a Sag to return to you, I'm hearing it's like, oh, I'm getting an itch on my neck. I'm just hearing it's like praying over the transportation. And I'm hearing it's like something that they might have had to speak up about that they were too embarrassed to talk about, especially if they were coming out of some kind of seclusion dealing with money situations. And I'm hearing it's like, it might seem like a trifling situation to you, but for them it was everything. And whatever it is that was going on, I'm hearing it's like how they got stigmatized. And so you'll know if that's the case. Let's go ahead and I'm going to run through these cards a little faster than talk about them, but sometimes I just get stuck on one because so many messages are coming through when I chew on this stuff. Alright, so recent past. Hangman in reverse. Okay. Scorpio had that exact same placement. Near future and guidance card. Two of Swords, upright. Focus, reason for things. Ten of Swords, upright. And near future, out in the open. High Priestess in reverse. Some of you all have waited and waited and waited. We've been getting breaking communication messages coming through for you, Capricorn, and I'm hearing for some of you all, this is actually your truth to speak this time. I'm hearing some of you all needed to speak up about something that did not come out, especially if you might want to check the last Fortnite messages. There was a truth that came out for a lot of you, and it was spoken very clearly, and I'm hearing it has to do with how somebody either fell off this horse, got like thrown into jail, or like in some cases I'm hearing they were falsely admitted for psychological help, and like they might have been coming off of medication or something and not knowing how to talk about it. And I'm hearing that for some of you all, it's like it's not their fall from grace, it's their healing story. And why it might be showing up like reverse is because it's, you might have witnessed it this way, but it's like things hadn't come out about it. And in some cases, this is your story, Capricorn. This is about what didn't happen, but I'm hearing in other cases, it's like, oh, how somebody just got thrown into it. Whatever it is, truth is coming out, and I'm hearing it already did, because some of you all didn't know what to think about it, and I'm hearing it's like, if this is you now thinking about it too much, that's your caution. Stop. You need to speak up, because the truth came out, and I'm hearing some of you all learned something about your meditation and how your meditations are literally like lucid focused dreams where you're coming out of something and being able to not be tied up on that, whatever this was. It's like somebody trying to hang you up like a, I keep hearing like a trinket on somebody's tree. And strong influences on your month of nativity if you happen to be a Capricorn born in the month of 12. But these are the things that don't get traded time for dollars when you're coming out of your own hallucination and realizing this has all been a manifestation of 12 strands of DNA that didn't strangle themselves on a clock in between the zodiacal wheel of torture and who you actually are. And that some of you all are no longer hung up on this, and that it's literally, if you're seeing this and you're feeling like it's a resonant point and it's like, here's my fall from grace card, some of you, this is just saying, I might have been upside down in this situation thinking that this was what I wanted, and then realizing this is where I put an end to it. And I'm hearing some of you all maybe thought about it long enough, and that these are kind of like your cosmic clippers, and it's like, snip, snip. I'm just seeing somebody being like, cut that off. And for some of you all, it's going to be because of, I was hearing vehicular manslaughter with Sagittarius, and I don't know what that's all about. The name Corey was just given to me. And somebody's bad idea of what it is to pair the apple. And what somebody might have been doing, I'm hearing they might have been Bluetoothing your device or like jumping on your smart things and things that you don't realize about advanced home security that I've been training with DARPA. But it's all coming out in the open. I'm hearing you're going to find out. Somebody might find out that somebody passed away and that there were just lies about how it happened. For some of you all, this is something that already happened, and I'm getting so itchy even hearing about it. It's like somebody was really going for somebody's throat here, is what I'm hearing. And this is the end of it, is what I love, because the truth can only be blocked for so long. When in the past somebody got up off of that cross and maybe they were like immobilized to speak, and now the truth has come out, because now I'm hearing it's like the turn of events where now you're being guided to know what you know and cut off whatever wouldn't protect your heart Because what's showing up over your head here is the High Priestess, and this is when things come out. I'm hearing that for some of you, you might be dealing with somebody that's very intuitive, that's helping you. If it's not the case, this is absolutely you, Capricorn. This is absolutely you. Whether or not you have, I'm hearing Scorpio or Pisces in your chart on this. A lot of times this High Priestess is somebody that's got Scorpio or Pisces in their chart. But I'm hearing it's like, whatever this moon is here has been illuminated, and now it's like at your feet. And so I'm seeing it's like what you're willing to cut off and where you might have been hidden inside of the seam in the wrong side of somebody's forgiveness or nightmare is what I'm hearing about. And for those of you that need to speak up, now's the time to do it, because especially if you've been waiting on something, or if somebody was draining your wallet or put you in a weird crisis, waiting for somebody that was trying to come to you, or dealing with, I'm hearing how they circumvented the communication. But in other cases, it's just like how they made it really difficult for that person to travel, that it's like the end of the line where the writing's been on the wall, the light has come up on it, it's like the veil got removed on it, and now it's just, I just see Capricorn just being like, here's the truth. And I'm hearing some of you just being open-hearted, I'm hearing open-booked, and I'm hearing for some of you all, this is you writing. This is you being at the end of this and like, I didn't know how I was going to come up with this, and it's like it came out of my head, and I had to close up my eyes and just trust what was going on in my head, and bum-ba-da-dum, there's your truth. This is a coming out process where whatever you had to leave behind you, I hear is going to make you feel better than you thought you felt if you were upright on that horse dealing with whatever had you hung up like that in the past. Capricorn, I'm feeling actually very good about this. I am going to say, seeing this in the near future, this is often a time of like not doing things, of going inward and just processing information, and sometimes weighing out options. But I'm hearing for some of you all, it's literally the advice is to clip whatever was draining your energy. This is about energy clips and about how this High Priestess comes to term with whatever that severed moon package wasn't over their head, especially if you lost a friend or found out that somebody passed and that there might have been a setup about it and some weird payoff is what I'm hearing about. Ugh, we're going to go ahead and take poison out of that one. And let's just see what's going on the romantic front, because I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like whoever you were waiting for might have been relying too heavily upon others, but I'm seeing somebody like institutionalized. It's like they're tied up in like one of those straitjackets. So it's like they couldn't say what was going on. And I hear somebody got in the way, and it's like whoever that person was that got in the way can't do that anymore, because this person is showing up with the truth now. And I'm hearing they might have needed your help. All right, Capricorn. Love sector. What's happening? What's happening? What do we gotta know? Capricorn that has their eye on love, personal situations. Well, I was going to take that one, but this one wants to show. So you're going to get 2 cards, Capricorn. Here's what was excited. Passion. So Sagittarius had the same card. Show up. This one was your pop out. Wasn't the one I was going to pick for you. That was the pop out. Some of you all are definitely in love with the Sagittarius. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It might be their moon or their rising. But I'm hearing that's the one that maybe you've been in private communications with. All right, here's the one I was going to choose for you. Keep an open mind. Okay, so your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and I'm hearing hallelujah. That's where you're going to find what was missing that is actually not missing here, Capricorn. Somebody's been with you the whole time, and I'm hearing that might be the person that was willing to brave it in the cold with you. And then if that's the case, you might just realize how much better they look now that you know what they're all about. It's like something where it's like, I had my mind on something else, and then I heard this thing that was kind of the mess, and now it's like, where are you? I got my mind open now about what this is. And for some of you all, that's going to be where you open up your heart, especially if you've been feeling like you were locked down, like you couldn't talk about it. Because I'm hearing it's like, we're right here together. I hear you. I feel you. And now it's like, I want you here in the hug. And what sometimes the high priestess is faced with is how to open up. This is your time now. Venus is moving. And over the next few days, especially as of Wednesday, it's going to be a better time for us to open up that communication. Some of you are just going to be past that point of no return where you're just ready to speak up, because these are also communication cards to me. Hey Capricorn, you're going to know if it hits for you. If so, I would love to hear about it. Really makes me happy to hear your comments. Appreciate your thumbs up when you like the readings. And if you really liked it, subscribe to the channel. If you would like your very own reading with just your personal information, hit me up at artoflove.me. I'd love to take a look with just your information. And take care. God bless. We'll catch you again when we're back for another one. It'll be soon.
Promise that you'll catch me.